Yeah.
It is.
Should have got our 80s style going. That's what we should have did.
Oh yeah, I should put my
Should
80s.
have did our 80s gear.
So what's up, y'all? This is your girl, Marilyn Monroe, with the Culture Club Conversation. Tonight, I have, of course, well, actually, I have two of my cousins. So, I mean, I'm always with cousins. But my co-host is my cousin, Miss Green Eyes Nat. Introduce yourself, Miss Nat.
You talking to me?
Yes, I am.
Oh, well, hi, everybody. How are you? I'm ready to get started. I'm excited.
Okay.
The people don't know we was backstage a little bit before we came on here, so I'm excited to hear that story. Y'all know who I am. Go ahead and introduce the guest.
Absolutely. So before I introduce the guest, of course, I always have to do like an intro, to lead into that. So everyone has a story, a unique story. Some are good stories, some are bad stories, whatever. But everyone's love story is not the same. It's always just different factors, different, obviously people. But we want to start sharing love stories with the culture. Oftentimes our culture thinks Black love is the Will and Jada. Well, we know how that ended or is going. The Gabrielle and Dwayne, the Sierra and the Russell. But tonight we have none other than the Huyat and Larry the Legend, which is my
Hype it up, hype it up.
Hype it up, right?
Hype it up.
So, everyone is not quite often asked to come to the Culture Club conversation because everyone does not represent culture. Every skin folk ain't kinfolk.
True.
So with that said, it's nothing like family. 1, 2, this is really Black love. So I give it up to none other than the Dobsons.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah.
So basically, kick us off with just starting from the beginning.
Oh, Larry.
Wow. You want me to start?
Yeah.
I love
Tell the story.
You do it.
Tell the story.
So we have a beginning, an end, and a beginning. Okay. So it's funny because it started like I really admired her. I really loved Lady. So the first time her and I went out, we went bowling, right? Went bowling. Yep. Friend of ours, mutual friend of ours, introduced us, and we on a little bowling trip. But at that time, I wasn't ready. All right, thought I was ready, but I wasn't ready because I was dealing with some, other drama, with, some other people and I wasn't ready. So she knew it.
I told you.
Yeah. And what did you tell me?
When you're free from your drama, you can come holler at me if I'm still available.
Period, Larry.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I said.
Like, she literally shot me down. I'm like, damn, I ain't getting no hug, no kiss, or nothing. So, but that was the first time. So that was the beginning. And that was the end. She really shut it off. So it was done. So then maybe, I was dealing with my drama. That was probably about a year, maybe a year and a half later. I still was kind of dealing with my drama a little bit, but it was kind of towards done. And that was with my oldest son's mother or whatever. But that was done. So then, so how it really started was Facebook was just kicking off. And, the messenger stuff was just starting to kick off. So I would send her a little message like, hi. And she would always say hello or whatever. So I think it was like 3 or 4 times that I kept saying hi. I kept saying hi. Just hi. And she would say hello. So the last time I said hi, she was like, hello, what you doing? So right then and there, like, yeah, there you go. Bam.
I'm gonna leave. Okay.
You had a hook.
I got a window.
Yes,
I got a window. So I was like, I'm doing nothing. We ended up going out. Downtown was our first date. So we dated. That was a Sunday, right? It was a Sunday. Yep. We went downtown, had a nice date. After we left downtown, we went to Dave's barbecue. Yep, went to Dave's barbecue. So that's what we ate at. Famous Dave's. Yeah.
Okay.
Out by the mall. So that was our first dinner date. So first it was a leisure date, dinner date. So, I'm still waiting for my hug and my sugar. Of course, I didn't took her downtown, showed her Annapolis, and gave her, some dinner. I'm like, hey, I need that. So obviously she still wasn't budging because I think she wasn't sure that it was supposed to be her and I. So I think the next day, right?
Yeah.
What happened the next day?
No, I don't know.
We went out again.
Yeah, we did.
So
yeah, we did. We continued to go
for 4
out.
straight days we went out.
We went out again.
For 4 straight days. We did something different, like every day that week.
Yeah, we did.
So, obviously, me being the gentleman I am, I wasn't putting no pressure on her or nothing, but I knew Lady was gonna be mine. That's especially after the second date, because she's tough. I mean, people who know her, she's tough.
I love it.
Yeah, but she used to tell me, like, before all of this, that she had a crush on me. Like, what you used to tell me? Where you used to see me?
When I saw him in his red Corvette, he had back in the
Mustang,
day, a Mustang. He had back in the day at the Bywater, like at Forest Drive, and I used to always say, "Who is this person in this car?"
Flashy guy.
Oh, you've been in there before.
Like,
so,
I
yeah.
never knew who he was. I never knew his name or anything, but I knew he was friends with Janelle.
Okay.
And that's how we actually met. Through Janelle.
Through Janelle.
Yeah, because I asked her, who was that guy in that red car? Who was this guy? But yeah, I used to see him all the time in that car, and I was like, dang, who is that? He's fine. Like, who is this person?
Right.
Like,
So
it was crazy.
Before we go further, what are the signs? What is your sign?
I'm a Leo. Birthday Sunday.
Happy
birthday.
Thank you. Yeah.
I'm a Cappy. Capricorn, my friend. The 22nd December, first day of the Cappies.
And same day as my dad. Yeah, my dad's birthday.
Cappy, and same day as her dad. So.
Oh wow.
Oh, that means that meant something too. Numbers mean something to me.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Yeah.
But all in all, like, we always thought like we was cousins.
Yeah.
Because
everybody was telling us that.
Everybody related.
Right, because our families were so close. Like my older brothers and her brothers, which she have a bunch of them. They all knew each other. They played football together, so we always thought we was cousins. And Johnson, my mother's a Johnson, so I would ask my mom, "Is that our cousin?" Nah, you know how my mother is. Nah, they ain't your goddamn cousin.
Right.
Nah, so that's how my mom was. So, and then when we found out that part, pretty much, after we dated for that whole week, I think we went steady for a little bit. I was playing down the Y then, right? But the Y was playing ball down there. It was actually indoor.
Yeah.
So.
And I didn't go.
Right. So for that
it.
whole June, that whole month, we were, I think it was the 14th where it was like the 10th, but the 14th is where we made it kind of official couple thing. So, me still with my drama and all that stuff, and I'll let you guys know because I'm not ashamed of it. So me with my drama, I got locked up.
Yep.
I got locked up, and I was in jail for what, 2 or 3 weeks maybe. And she had my back the whole time. Like, she was doing stuff for me out on the outside that I couldn't do. Like, she wrote the judge of why I should be on work release and all that stuff. I mean, long story short, I got a call. Well, not a call. Someone came to the tier and was like, "Yo, you're going to court." So went to court, whatever, and the judge was like, "Yeah, Mr. Dobson, you're here again," which is Judge Mosley, and she's tough. "You're here again. What do you want?" And I'm like, "I want to go home." And she was like, "Okay, bang the gavel," and I went home that day. So,
wow.
but here's the funny part, like the crazy part. What happened while I was in jail?
I was pregnant.
So, tell it.
Yeah, I was pregnant with Harrison, and I let you know by letter, didn't I? Yep.
No, I talked to you on the phone.
Oh yeah, you talked to me
on the phone.
and you wrote me a letter.
Right, and I wrote her a letter. Right. But obviously, when I talked to her on the phone, the conversation never leaves. I'm like, ain't mine. I mean, come on, that's how we think as men. But you know, when she told me that, like, I'm like, yo, I gotta get out of here. Gotta get out of
Yeah.
here. And I ended up getting out, and you know, she was holding me down. She really helped me get out because I had some months on my head.
Yeah.
And she got me out. And when she told me she was
Mm.
pregnant, I knew that it had to happen. So I think we were together for like a year, and then we got married.
Yeah.
So let me pause you there. So
Hmm.
let me say this, lady. My cousin is definitely the flash. I don't know, flashy. Different car every couple of months, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Wardrobe, fresh to death. And so I knew it was something about you when he took to social media and he would say,
Baby cakes.
baby cakes.
No one knew.
No one knew
I was
who
just
baby cakes
like,
was.
who is this? Like every post
Was baby
and
Baby
cakes.
cakes.
was baby, and it was stretched.
Yes.
Yes.
So it was
All
definitely
caps.
not just baby cake. It was
Yeah.
All caps.
baby. So yeah, I knew baby cake, whoever she was at that time, was it.
Had his
Yeah.
nose open, didn't you?
Had his nose open. I knew
Yeah.
he was in love. Like
Yes.
in love, in love. I just
Yes.
didn't know who baby cake was.
Yeah, baby cakes had me. She had me open.
Yeah.
Especially, well, the thing is like with my firstborn, like I literally tried to be like in with that person with my son.
Yeah.
So obviously that didn't work out, and I was doing some off the wall shit. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I was really doing some
Stuff.
crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, and it took me a while. I was single for a while because I mean, you know my history of all the stuff that I've been through. You know, as far as like my wives and my ex-wife and all
Yeah.
that stuff.
Yeah.
So, you know, when I first met her, I really lust for her for a long time. Like, you know how you build up the gumption to ask somebody else, but you know at that time it just wasn't the right time, and she knew it. She knew it wasn't the right time. So,
Because I ain't about no drama.
right, right, and so
I ain't.
the thing is when we went out that second time, I was like, yo, I'm gonna do this joint right. Like I'm literally gonna. She was like, I think after our first date, she was like, yeah, when we gonna see each other again? And I was like, tomorrow. Like, ain't no wait until next Sunday or next Friday. I'm like, tomorrow.
That's
Yeah,
right.
what? So for like the first, like those first 5 or 6 days, we were like seeing each other.
Talking on
Then
the phone.
talking on the, I mean, we was doing everything.
Yeah.
Like she would come to the basketball court where I was playing ball on Saturdays and Sundays. She would be there taking pictures and stuff, and I'm like, dang, she holding it down. I gotta. What
Yes.
Beyonce say you gotta do? Put ring on it.
Put a ring on it.
That's what I had to do. That's what I had to do.
Awesome.
Yeah,
So-
you did.
But it's a lot of.
And
Go ahead.
you
I love the
called
fact
my
that
dad too.
I
Yeah.
love the fact that you have so much detail as
Yes.
as a man.
Mhm.
As a
Yeah.
man, you're able to. I mean, down to the day of the week.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Sunday.
You're
It was
running-
Sunday.
That's impressive.
He knows all the dates. I didn't even know the June date. I was like, what you talking about? What's the anniversary? What date? He's like, that's our first date. That's when we made it official. I was like, oh, okay. Well, you keep
Yeah.
I
track
love
of that.
that.
Okay. You
Yeah.
keep
I
track
love
of
that
that.
you are like it's so it holds such a great place in your heart, like that
Yeah.
you remember it vividly. The way
Yeah.
Yes.
even you explaining it, I'm picturing the why. Like
Yes.
you know,
Because I'm
like,
from Annapolis, so I can see this whole picture.
Well, you know, she's Bywaters, you know, but
Me
I'm original.
Bywater through
See,
and
I'm
through.
original. I'm original
Bywater through and
Bywaters.
through.
Yeah, like,
Bywaters through and
right.
through.
So I was in Bywaters before she got there.
Yeah.
okay.
So, you know, I didn't really know her like I knew her brothers. I didn't really know her. But
Nobody knew me.
yeah, but when
Nobody
I saw
else.
that little chocolate thing,
They thought they didn't have a sister. I was like, yeah, it's me.
Right.
You know, yeah.
That's right.
Right.
I was in the house too.
so the crazy thing was like her cousin that lives was living in Chapelgate at the time,
Oh, yeah.
like a couple houses down from my aunt, and I was always at my aunt's house, and she was over there, and I never. The whole time she's under my nose. The whole time, didn't even know.
Wow.
Yep. Went there a couple times.
Right.
Didn't know
So,
him though.
right.
Yeah, they hooked me up with somebody else, but you know,
Right.
I had to cut that off too. I was
Right.
like, y'all hooked me up with this boy. This
Right.
boy's crazy. No.
So let's talk
Mhm.
wedding. So with the wedding,
Oh,
you guys were very unique and creative.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm excited to
I
hear this.
love the creativeness, and of course, Larry being such a fashion, fresh to death, you know, Mitch.
Larry,
I get it.
Larry ain't no fresh to death.
Not no more. It got expensive. It got expensive. Trying to be fresh to death.
I'd be like, boy,
What-
put this on.
You
with
know,
this.
you know what the wedding concept the whole time, like, so Harrison was already born. Harrison was just ready to turn 1.
Yep.
And we were laying in the bed and we were talking about the wedding. We had made the date and all that stuff. And I'm like, yeah, let's just do something different. Because, you know, tradition, I've never been traditional. I hate traditional stuff.
Right.
So she was like, she suggested us have a 80s wedding,
80s
right?
wedding, yeah. I said, let's get some Adidas sweatsuits.
Right. So the
I said,
concept.
and me too, because
Right.
I was gonna wear Adidas sweatsuit, and
Right.
it was gonna be me and my girls wearing Adidas sweatsuits.
Mhm.
But
But
no,
but then we
that
decided
didn't
like
happen.
the men, the boys, the guys will wear Adidas,
Right.
and
Yeah.
then they will wear dresses. That's
Yeah.
how the 80s was back. Like if you think about
Yeah.
Salt and Pepper Run
Yeah.
DMC days, they were dressed in sweatsuits, like, and then the ladies that was with them would dress up.
Mhm.
So it wasn't really a formal dress, but
Right.
the concept
But
of the
I was formal.
right, she was.
Mhm.
I was
Right.
formal.
So I mean
Only
the
because
wedding, yeah,
only because of my nephew.
right.
Because I was gonna wear a plain dress, like an 80s dress.
Oh, he hooked it
for
up.
him.
And you
And he
know her
saw it.
nephew, right?
Yeah, my nephew is Laval Harold
Yeah.
Boo,
Right.
Distraction Productions. And he saw the dress front and center when we walked in the bridal shop. And he was like, oh, that's your dress.
Wow.
He said, honey, that's your dress. And I was like, what? I said, I'm
Mhm.
not buying that dress. I said, I'm not buying that dress. And he
Yeah.
was like, that's your dress. That is your dress.
Wow.
And it was black and white.
Mm-hmm.
And that was our colors, black and white and royal
Yeah.
blue. And I said,
Oh.
yeah. And I said, that dress is so pretty.
Mm-hmm.
It was so pretty. It was just front and center. As soon as you open the door, it was right
Wow.
there, looking right at me when I walked
It
in
was
the
like,
door.
oh.
And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I can do that.
Mhm.
Right.
And that was it. That was the dress. We went to look for a dress that day, and we found it as soon as we walked
Wow.
So you want to tell a
Wow.
story about the dress though?
in. What?
So okay, I'll tell this.
What
So
story?
I love
So-
it.
so before the wedding, I think it was like maybe a week and a half or maybe 2 weeks before the wedding. She was like, "Oh, we not getting married. We not getting married." And I'm like, "Why?" And remember, the dress was expensive.
Yeah, the dress was.
So the dress was expensive, and she was like, "Ain't nobody helping me to get the dress and all that. Oh, you not getting married." This is her.
oh
So
yeah,
I'm
I
like,
did. I had
you
a
know,
breakdown.
At that time, I didn't have a whole rack of money or nothing, but I was like, you know what? This is our dream wedding. So I'm like, whatever, just get it. Whatever it costs, just get it. We'll
right.
deal with that later. So she ended up getting the dress,
I
and
did.
all my guys. So all my groomsmen were obviously my brothers and then my dad. But my groomsmen were people who were like really close to me, and also
And
was
me.
close to her. So the people I chose, they were friends on both sides. So nobody like not knew anybody, like each other. They all knew each other, even her girls. So we were all friends. So it was really easy to like pick out my groomsmen. You know, only one groomsman that I had he was like, yo, I can't do the Adidas sweatsuit or whatever. And he was my cousin. I was like, all right, that's cool. So I was down a groomsman, and then my cousin, who I found out who was my cousin, Juan Snowden.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yep. He was the last
Like
one.
he,
Because I was
yo,
like,
I literally,
I said, I gotta kick somebody out the wedding.
Right.
Because you
right,
know, and I was like, no, you gotta find somebody else.
right.
Right.
Like, you gotta
Trying to
find
kill-
somebody.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not kicking anybody out the wedding.
So I called Juan, and he was like, "Dude, you only have to ask twice."
Yeah.
So, and then it was last minute.
Yep, he did.
It was like a day before or 2 days before the wedding.
Yep.
So, mind you, I had already paid for everybody else's tracksuits. I already had the deal done, and this guy kind of like walked out on us. So he ended up getting his suit. He had a suit and everything. He did everything he needed to do. So and he blessed us with a couple things that we were short on. And I'm like, that's what, my cousin, I'm like, people like that, that's why you need near you, because they blessed us by just participating in, because they could have easily said, no, I'm not wearing tracksuits. And we were in the church, but, the concept of it was ours, it was unique.
Everybody loved it, though.
Right.
Yes.
Everybody loved that concept. And I didn't see anybody else do it yet.
No.
Yes.
I'm shocked.
And then, we had your kid's father in doing some things for.
Yeah, he was the chauffeur.
Was a chauffeur. He drove everybody around.
He was the
at
chauffeur.
that time. So in other words, all of my close friends and family,
everybody
all
pitched in. Everybody did something.
Everybody
did something for us, and that was really truly special for us.
Yeah, it was special.
And for us not even knowing each other that long, like I mean, dating that long, but still.
Yeah.
And people just, they came in with open arms and they helped us out a lot. Like, it was really good to see. Even like the guy, Tyrone.
Oh, Uncle Tyrone.
Yeah, he stepped in.
Yeah,
like
he
the
did.
other side of that family that
that was
had a little rift with them, but he came in, he helped out. He did, and I was like, dang,
So that was my dad's wife, my stepmother. That was her brother-in-law. He came and stepped in. He ran the bar for us.
Yeah,
because
it all came together. Like that's how you know.
Right.
Yeah, we went counseling too. If you wanted to do that,
counseling.
We went to counseling before we got married. Miss Reverend Speed. Yep.
So
we did.
She teaches at she's a TSA at Napas Middle.
TA
at Napas Middle. So when she see us, she gives us the biggest hugs. Like she's all tickled.
And we have the nickname Mo Kissing. From somebody. They call us Mo Kissing. But yeah, all in all, it was really nice.
Fun.
To date and then get married, and you just find your person. You know who your person is when you see.
Right.
And that's crazy how it came back.
Yeah.
Because I told him, I said I wasn't dealing with you. If you had that drama, I said I don't do drama. I don't do drama.
Yeah.
I don't do drama, don't try to include me in your drama. And I ain't waiting for you, but I was just single and, and I wasn't getting married. I was married before and I wasn't getting married again. So I was just going to live my life and live it the best way I could,
That's right.
And, I didn't need a man to make me happy. And I definitely didn't need anybody, to say who I am as a person. So, but the one thing I wasn't dealing with was drama. I don't do drama, and he knows that.
Yeah.
So,
So
you better come correct. Yeah. That's all I know.
So we've been together for 16 years.
Yeah.
So our son is 15 now.
Yeah.
He was 1 when we got married.
Yep.
He's 15 now, and throughout our 15 years together, we've seen births of grandkids.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's awesome. Being a grandparent, it's awesome. I love being a grandparent. Even though the kids, they kind of drops off the wall a little bit, but I love them kids like, they're ours and they always got a place here. Along with, her other daughters and her other son and, my son and my other son. Yeah. So we have a pretty big family, immediate family with us. And then the history of all her siblings.
And I'm actually the peacemaker of everything. So everything that happens with him, I gotta be the person in between it. Like, he had his ups and downs with, his baby mother and, they would call and try to chastise him. And I'd be like, look, hold up. You ain't calling here chastising nobody.
That's right.
Something with your own fault. It's not his fault. It's your fault. Right. So don't call here, indignant,
That's that Leo.
Because it's not his his fault. It's your fault. It's your fault. Really, he's not there. He's here, so he don't know what's going on with the son and what's going on with y'all. And you try to include him in what's going on in your household. And I'm like, well, you didn't include him in the household. You know what I mean? That type of stuff. So, I had to step in a few times to to have his back. Like, nah, you're not doing that. We ain't doing that.
Right.
So,
and it's better. It's better.
It is better.
Yeah.
She gives me hugs now. She appreciates me, and because that's how it should be with family and people. Everybody should just get along. It doesn't matter, but you got to be that person, that voice to say, look, hey, we ain't doing it like this over here.
That's right.
And you ain't gonna bring it over here like that. You know what I mean? That type of stuff. So, and this being in the Black love thing. I think, one day we were driving we lived in Oyster Harbor.
Yeah. And
I think this is when we knew. And so many people were breaking up and, everybody was just, doing their own thing or whatever. And we was just driving one day and, I said, baby, people just breaking up and, for all this crazy stuff going on out here now, just trying to find love. And I said, you know what? Who wants to start over? Who wants to start over with something out there that's probably not even worth it? You know what I mean? Starting over. I said, I'd rather just do it here than do it out there.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what you're going to bring in the next time.
And you can't get your time back.
Yeah. You can't. And, it's just, you stick it out. You stick it out and you just work it out. That's it.
Yeah. Because we're trust me, we're far from perfect.
We far from perfect. We had our ups and our downs.
Yeah, but I know who she is.
Yeah.
And the thing is like what drives me every day is like, we had our differences, but when I think about how we got together and how we are, what it took for us to get to this point, I don't want nothing else.
I know that's right.
I don't want nothing else.
I mean, you just think and you reflect and you just think about, I'm dealing with this now. So if I do if you do find somebody else, what's going to be different about it? And is that person going to be the person that I'm going to want to go through it with?
Yes.
Right.
Or am I just going to just stand here and just go through it with him?
Yes.
Right. You know all of his buttons and his
that's
his
it.
points.
So and why would you go out there and try to risk it all and go do something else with somebody else, and then you look back and be like, damn, no, I don't want you either. Like, no, I'd rather just deal with what I got now and then stop trying to go out there and find something new.
I've never seen Larry the Legend so happy.
The Legend. That name. Oh my gosh.
I've never seen him so happy and fulfilled.
Well, that's good.
And you, lady, you give him that. You bring that to him. And I know it's vice versa.
Right. Because you can see it when they both talk. Y'all still have that playful energy. Like it's still a spark.
No, we laugh. We play. We do everything.
I can see
the foundation. I can see the foundation is definitely a friendship.
Yeah.
Your best friends.
Yeah.
Oh, we laugh.
Yeah.
Look, our routine is we laugh at so much stuff. We watch Different World. I got her watching Sanford and Son, and she knows it like the back of her hand now. So I catch her sometimes watching it when I'm in the room. I'm like, dang, she watching it. So, that's a good thing. Like, especially when your partner takes interest in what you do, it's awesome.
Yes.
Like her, like she does a lot of things, and I try to, listen a little bit and see what she's doing. Like right now, she's doing a lot of planting of different plants.
My plants, yes, girl.
Okay.
So,
yes, I love plants.
Oh, my watermelon growing over there too. I have watermelon growing.
Right.
Okay.
So I do try to listen a little bit.
Wait for my strawberries to come through too.
Right.
Yeah.
Like health wise. Like
you got pineapples?
No, I don't know if I want to try that.
You should.
Okay. I need some berries though. I want the berries. I want to try the blackberries, strawberries, blueberries. I want all the berries, but my watermelon sprouted, which I'm happy about. So I'm trying to introduce some things in here to him. Even with his health. That's the only thing that burns me up is his health. Like you don't want to try to do things, but I try to buy things just so he could try them.
I do try a little
So
bit stuff now.
yeah.
Come on, Larry. You see this happiness that's going on
I
right here.
do.
You don't
I
want to be
listen to
that.
her.
Get
I
your house
listen
He
to her.
listens, but he don't do.
I listen to her.
Right.
But
He-
guess what? Don't buy no soda
He-
because it ain't coming in here.
He hear you.
Good.
It ain't coming in here.
I'm in good shape.
He thinks so.
You know, I used to play so much sports. I'm in good shape. But like now, so with me, like being an athletic person, I was, and she's athletic as well because she does some things. She did some things in high school. Um, like now, I'm all about my kids now. Like my son, like he plays ball now, and he'll be a sophomore this year at Broadneck. So, you know, I was coaching for a while
Yeah.
and baseball, and I knew that when he was in 7th and 8th grade, I said to myself, I'm like, yo, this is my last year.
Yeah.
And like I was coaching at Arundel, winning a lot of championships, which she was there, with the support. The last championship I won, she was there, and it was emotional, really was, because
You lost your
at
mother.
at that time I had lost my mom, and my mom is the
She
one who
loved
introduced
baseball.
me to
Yeah.
baseball.
Yeah.
So the
And she
crazy,
would have been there.
right?
She actually would have been there.
Right, she would have been there because she would have came. She
Yep.
would come pick her up,
Yep.
especially for like Harrison games.
Go get her.
So it was emotional that last game, and that was literally the last game I really coached because the next year, I kind of walked away from it in the beginning of the season because I was like, my son's ready to go to high school. I want to be his number one fan. Like
Yeah.
me going out, not saying that I'm giving back. I should be out coaching other kids, but my son, because what happened when I grew up was my parents weren't at my games a lot
Right.
because they had to
Not
work
either.
so much. So I'm like, yo, I got to change that narrative. Like, I literally got to be in the stands. I might be hooping and hollering, and she going to shut me down, but I got to be in the stands like for him because my dad and mom wasn't there for me. Not saying, and it wasn't a bad thing. It's just
Right.
I knew that they had to provide for us growing
Right.
up, and now we're at the
Yep.
point where we can still work and still get to our son. Yeah, I was like, I can't do that for any other kids. I gotta be there for him,
That's right.
and that's for any of them, any of the grandkids. If they have games, like, yo, I'm literally like, let's go, like, but they're still
Yeah,
young.
but that's not why you stop.
Yeah, I didn't want to get into that, but
But that's part of the black love because I knew.
yeah, she knew. Oh, yeah, tell it,
I knew.
tell it.
I knew it.
Yeah,
I knew he wasn't happy with coaching no more
Right.
because of what was going on up there where he was coaching.
Yeah.
And I could tell, I said, you know what? I said, you don't look happy coaching. Like I said, I see it. I said, because you're dragging. And I could tell. I was like, you're not happy. I said, you're not happy.
It was draining.
And I told him, I said, I could tell that you're not happy going up there because you love baseball. He loves baseball. And I could tell that he wasn't happy. He wasn't into it.
Yeah.
Well,
and he walked away.
Yeah. So I was the only black head coach in the county.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I could tell that
The only one.
he wasn't happy no more.
Yeah.
And he loves baseball. And I was like, I could just tell by him going to the tryouts, to the workouts and stuff. You can, I could tell by his demeanor how he was walking out here and just how he looked.
Yeah, and plus you're in tune with him. So.
Yeah, and I told him, and I was like, "You're not happy." I said, "You should just walk away.
Yeah.
Let them deal with it because you don't have to deal with it because it's wearing on you." Because I could see it.
I did. I walked away,
and he walked away,
and she knew it. Like, she literally knew it.
I knew it. I could tell. I was like, "You ain't happy."
Yeah, because they try to really dictate like me. And I'm like, that ain't gonna happen.
As I told him, you need to walk away now because it's not good.
Yeah.
And it ain't gonna end good. You know what I mean? And I just knew it. I knew it.
They were doing some undermining stuff. Like my assistant, he thought that he was the coach of the team. Look, I'm the head coach. You work under me. Now I don't work for you.
Yeah.
Right.
And I had to. I mean, it was hard for me. I'm being honest. It was hard for me to walk away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like she knew.
I could tell.
And
when
she said it, I was like, damn, she knows.
Right.
I might as well just act on it.
Yeah.
And I was going to give it that last year. I was going to, because I had some kids that was with me from day one that I was like, yo, let me stay with them. But then some things happened, and I'm like, it happened for a reason, because now I can concentrate more on my son.
Yeah.
So, and that's what happened, and my wife knew, and I'm like, sometimes, we as people, we don't think about like the little things, and she brought it up, and it was like, long as I won that championship my last year and I cried in her arms, I was good. I was good. And my mom seen it, I was good. And I, the whole time for 5 years that I was up there, it was nothing but, oh, we knew your team was going to be good. It was never no congratulations or,
wow.
It was
just
always,
you know how they do with us.
Right.
But so, and then as a coach,
and that's how it was.
Right. So then at Arundel, which is my alma mater, green, that's me. So I won a championship as a player, right? State title. And then I won championships as a coach.
Wow.
So I got a ring as a player and a ring as a coach. So I said to myself, what else do I need to do?
That's right.
Like what else do I need to prove? Yes, I could have been on
closing.
Right. So I closed that chapter.
Yep.
So now we're on a new chapter because we want to get our son to the next level.
That's
right.
So
that's where our energy is going now.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So, but really quick though. So I got to get back to the wedding real quick. So
the wedding,
just real quick, because it was one thing that was said at the wedding, and this is the part that this reason why I'm never going to leave her.
Okay.
Right. So we were, how when all the groomsmen get together, we're getting dressed, and her the cameraman came around with the video and was interviewing everybody, let them say something nice. So her brother Vernon. who passed away, her late brother,
my best brother,
and we still have it on video. He's like, he was blessing us, her and I. He was like, just don't mess up. That's all he said. Just don't mess up.
Yeah.
And the way he said it,
because he was coming, I already know.
So the way that he said it was playful, but it was serious.
Yes.
Yeah.
And from that point, like when he passed, I think he passed a couple years later.
5 years.
Yeah. So at that point,
4 years later.
At that point, the thing that I always remember saying to him after he said that was like, dude, I promise you I won't. I made him that promise. So, I know he's looking down now, and like he gave me that blessing, and I'm like, I can't mess up. So
that's right.
So that's what I respected out of him, because all her brothers were awesome, but for him to say that to me, that shows you
that stuck.
Right. That what type of relationship that her and her brother had.
Yeah.
So, but it was cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love it.
Dang, me too.
It's fun.
Miss Green Eyes, are you convinced Black brothers?
Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Because let me tell you.
Okay.
Marilyn Monroe knows, but I always said if I ever get married again, because I've been married before, that I want to do an NFL inspired wedding. I don't want to do a traditional wedding. So y'all inspired me. Like, I got to go find me a man now. I need to do my wedding.
No, let him find you, honey.
Let him find you.
No,
let him find you, because he found me. Because I ain't find him.
That's right.
He
I
found
do
me.
have somebody in my life that found me. I just gotta stop giving them a hard time. I'm acting like your lady over here. I'm up here giving them a hard time. Like
I get it.
But
tell them what you want.
Yeah.
But honestly, us as men, we need to be told.
Yeah.
Because we'll take it for granted.
Get a frying pan.
Like the other day, I'll share this. The other day, she had said something about, something was in the kitchen, and I'm getting on her like, yo, why you saying? And she literally lit me up. She lit me up, and I deserved it, because like all the things that she do, like sometimes we overlook it.
Yeah.
And
no, tell them what you said. You
What?
say, what you want me to do? I said, something, nigga. That's what I said.
and I was like,
Yes.
yeah, I go to work.
Something. I said, and me too.
And then she came back.
I work too.
And she came back and she got on me again. And she was like, I don't know what you say. You
What?
got in me. And like I thought about it, she left. And I was going to go out and cut the grass and and not say bye to her or nothing. And it just so happened the damn lawnmower wouldn't start. So there was a sign.
And I left already.
And that was
So
a sign.
I was gone.
So she comes back. She comes back and she's,
Grass ain't cut.
I walked up on her and I'm like, baby, you right. I'm going to do better. And I kissed her.
Oh.
So because like
He always apologized.
right, because you always overlook things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like literally, I've been through since we've been together. I've been through kind of hell. Like
Yeah.
my aunt's passing, my
Yeah.
dad passing, my mom
Mother.
passing.
Yeah.
And like I'm like,
Your uncle.
I honestly
Yeah.
it happens so much, and I'm like, I haven't even kind of had time to like take it all in.
Yeah.
But it's always, baby, you okay?
Mm.
So what I do to kind of like not think about that stuff is like when we have like my mom's birthday or my dad's birthday, we celebrate.
Mm-hmm.
Like we celebrate it, sing happy birthday, have a cake, make their favorite dinner.
Yep.
So
Their
that-
favorite dinner,
right.
their favorite cake.
Right. And with
Oh
her dad,
my God.
dad as well.
Look.
Well, yeah, my dad, because I found
Right.
my real dad during the pandemic.
Okay.
He's deceased, and I was his only child, and Harrison looks just like my father,
Wow.
which is crazy.
Harrison?
So yeah, no, he ain't come out here.
Oh.
Let him be. You know where he at? He in there playing his little game right now. Leave him alone.
Right.
So
But yeah, it's crazy that all that happened too.
Wow.
So I gotta go
So-
meet my family in Louisiana.
Oh wow, Louisiana.
oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Right.
they big time.
Yeah.
So who's
Yeah.
your cousin is?
Oh, what's the girl from Friday?
Next Friday.
Next Friday?
No, Friday after next.
Friday after next. The girl that was the pimp,
Cat Williams.
Cat Williams' girlfriend, the one that was in the store with Mike Epps and no,
And Ice Cube.
Ice Cube was the security guards.
I know what you're talking about.
That's
Now I
nice.
gotta
On
go
Friday
watch
after next.
But Ricky
Nah.
Smiley was stealing. He was the Santa
He was a
Claus.
Santa Claus. Well, anyway.
Yeah, I know which one y'all talking about.
Yeah, so Mike Epps was the pimp. I mean,
Yeah.
not Mike
Mhm.
Epps. Cat Williams was the pimp in that movie.
And the
Okay.
girl was his girlfriend.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
this
we
is
gonna
the
go back.
third. Yeah, this is the third installment. Because remember, it was Friday, then
Yes.
Friday after
Yeah.
next, and then
Because I
next
remember
Friday.
somebody
I
slept
can't think of her
somebody
name,
with
but
powder.
Well-
what's her first name?
Yeah, what's her damn first?
Oh
name?
gosh, I don't know.
Well, that's her cousin. That's her cousin.
my
Okay.
cousin.
Okay.
So
So,
yeah,
yeah.
I'm Aubert from down Louisiana, Creole.
Yeah, she put that root on me.
Yeah.
Got that
No,
French-
I didn't.
French- she
No,
got that
I know
French-
nothing about the roots.
French-
We gonna have to talk. We gonna have to talk after this show, okay?
I don't know anything about that stuff. My word is bond.
it's in
My
your
word
blood.
is bond.
It's in your blood.
Wow.
I-
Was her name Donna in the movie?
Yeah.
That's KD Albert.
Aubert.
Abear.
It's Aubert.
Abear.
Aubert. Aubert.
Yeah,
That's
that's
how
her
you
cousin.
pronounce
Oh,
it.
she's gorgeous.
Yeah,
That's her cousin.
that's my cousin.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay.
So we got a little stardom in the family, whatever. Got
Okay.
nothing.
Okay. Shout
So-
out.
Yeah.
But I think that here's what I think, like as far as like on the men's side. Like, okay, like I do pretty much a lot of the cooking
Yeah,
around here.
he
And
does.
I experiment with a lot of different things and I know what she likes. So it gives me joy to cook for her and with the kids. And like when I do my ribs, I always have my son be my taste tester
Right,
because he'll tell me whether they're good or not.
right.
Right.
So, but
Mhm.
that's my pleasure. Like I love to cook for them, But Thanksgiving, like I like when she
I
cooks,
cook a
like
lot.
her mac and cheese and stuff like that. But of course, I still do my stuff. But little things like that, as far as like the man side,
Yeah, who cooking what?
like she doesn't have to cook. Like I'll cook
menu and
all the time.
what's for dinner and all that stuff.
So
yeah.
But it's just little things like that. You know, like I said, we always overlook little things.
Yes.
As far as like couples and stuff like that. But
men.
Yeah. Well,
Not
she
us.
her too.
No, I don't.
Her too. Cause like I'll say, you know, our anniversary, or you know what happened this time, and she's like, I don't know. Yeah. So I remember everything.
And what we do on our anniversary is we go out together and buy what resembles that, but we celebrate our anniversary days.
Yeah.
What what is it? What's this year? Oh my God.
I don't know. I gotta look it up.
Gotcha.
Anniversary next week.
And we go buy. Yep, we go buy what we need.
So you know what I did? This is what I do. Come here. Oh, you don't have a shirt on.
No, you're not.
This is what I do. So, like, it's so hard to buy her stuff, or she's always like, I don't want nothing. Blah blah blah. So
I don't want anything. I'm all right.
So one year, what I did was I took her shopping.
Mm.
Oh yeah, and we bought.
And she buys what she likes.
That's right.
Yeah, I do.
Just do it like that.
And I'm always buying him stuff because he don't like nothing either. He don't buy himself anything, and I'm like, okay, let me just buy him something.
That's because I be trying to buy my son stuff. Like
we can buy him stuff, but you need stuff too.
I'm good.
Okay, so when it's time to go out, it's like I don't have a shirt, baby. I don't have this. I don't have this.
But you know, she'll buy stuff and my son's stuff, and I'm looking at her like, where mine? Oh yeah, you understand what you want.
Yeah, just tell me what you want.
So
when
I'll buy it.
Your next anniversary, like how many years would that be?
This 15?
14.
14.
Yeah.
So the 14
years.
Anniversary, the traditional ivory.
Oh, we gotta get some ivory.
I'm gonna get her some soap.
Ivory.
No, we ain't getting no ivory. We're not getting ivory soap.
You get ivory soap.
Ivory, that's all you
get.
get. Soap.
Yeah, we gotta go
get her some
buy
soap.
stuff.
That's all she needs.
Yeah, that's what we do.
So,
and we usually don't even do. We're not the traditional couple.
Yeah.
Like you gotta go out on vacations. You gotta do all this stuff. No, we'll go out for the day or just do whatever in here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's better at home.
It is.
It is. It's better.
What words of wisdom would you give to a couple at the first 5 years of being married? Because that's like the most challenging.
It is. It's the hardest. The first 5.
What would you say to that?
Because I know we broke up. I know we was gonna break up a couple times.
I had to go get her.
While we was married.
I had to go get her. Well, you know, like
I know we was gonna break up a couple times.
So we had a falling out, right? And she left, like literally left. And I think you was gone for about 5 or 6 hours. And
I wasn't coming home.
Harrison was over his sister's house, and I was at the house. I'm chilling, you know. All right, you gone? Go ahead. All right, whatever. You know how we try to be macho. So then Harrison calls me, Dad, let's go get Mom. So I'm like, all right. So I went and picked him up. You know, we riding all around Crofton and looking for her, thinking her
they didn't know where I was.
I didn't know where she was, but I figured she would be at her girlfriend's house.
I blocked the number, everybody. Couldn't nobody call me. I could call my daughter where Harrison was, but couldn't nobody call me.
So I'm driving all around with him, with Harrison in the truck, looking for her. So then I told Harrison, I said, call your mother. So he ended up calling her, and I got on the phone. Like, where you at? Look, I ain't got time to play. Where you at? And she told me where she was, and I went and got her.
Now, I ain't tell you for a while.
But she told me. Because she was missing me. She was missing me. So I went and got her. She was over. Where you was at? Doubletree. She was at Doubletree, right in the nap the whole damn time.
I rented me a room.
The whole time, she right under our nose. I'm all the way up Crofton somewhere.
He looking.
Right. So, honestly, that feeling was like when Harrison called me, I'm like, oh, okay, we got to go get her.
Yeah.
Because he knew, he sensed it. He's like, Dad, you know, I miss Mommy. Let's go get her. And he was young. He was, probably about maybe 8 or 9.
Yeah.
And he's like, yo, let's go get her. And I'm like, okay. So, you know, at that time, I'm like, you know, we worked it out. And then since then, we've been good. You know, like I said, she'll yell at me for some things, but I know it's like minor things, stuff that I need to do.
Yeah.
You know, but other than that, like, as far as like the first 5 years, like we didn't have a lot of problems the first 5 years, but we had like more or less like trying to become like our friends, and and as well as husband and wife.
Yeah.
And then we were raising, a younger, a baby, with our son. We were older. Like I think you were 40 when you had Harrison, right?
38.
38 when she had Harrison. I was 30, 36 or 37.
Mm-hmm.
So we were like a little bit up in age when Harrison was born. So, and she was like, what'd you say when he was born? When you was pregnant with him?
Is he dark?
Right.
I said something.
Right.
I was out of it.
Right.
I said, is he black?
Right.
I was like, is he dark like me?
Right.
That's what I said.
So the crazy part about that whole situation when he was born, within those first couple years of our marriage was, well, not marriage, us being together. Like I had never seen like childbirth. Even with my older son, I didn't see it.
Did you see it? Yeah, you did.
Yeah, so I was there. So
I
was there, dude. I was there. Had my, my whole gip on and everything. I was looking over there, cutting her up on there. I saw all that, and I was cool.
I
with
was
it.
out of it. I don't know what happened. I told the lady, "Ow!" I said, "You hurt me," and she had me wide open.
Yeah.
I said, "I need some more stuff."
So the thing is with that, like
you cut open.
Share all the memories. You share, like you make a new memory every day. So she'll be like, why do you take so many pictures and videos and stuff? I said, because we can always look back.
But my thing is, when he takes pictures, he should leave them in his phone. You ain't got to put everything on Facebook.
I'm happy. I always do.
And that's what I tell him. I said, stop putting all this stuff on Facebook.
And this one, my son.
I said, can we have some privacy, please? Jesus.
Yeah.
Boy,
and I'm guilty of that.
Every picture.
I'm not taking enough pictures like throughout time. I've always enjoyed the moment. And now that, like coming of age, we have the Apple Watches and stuff. So I really like my phone. I'll keep it in my purse or keep it in the car. And I can be like, just anywhere. Hawaii, like I don't even take pictures.
He takes all the pictures.
I got over 15,000.
He got all the pictures.
Yeah, I take a lot of pictures too.
Everywhere we go, he takes a picture of everything.
Yeah, I got clouds. It's in there. A lot of
everything.
He got extra storage.
And when he take his picture, I say, don't put it on Facebook.
You gotta be instructed.
Stop putting everything on Facebook.
I stopped doing a lot of it though.
I said, can we have some type of privacy, please?
I had 4 sons. I had 4 sons, and I have 4 sons, and I have 2 grandsons.
God damn.
So
okay.
Mom.
You have all boys.
Yes, and I'm a big advocate for boys, men. And with that said, I think it's so important, especially in our culture, that to have a happy Black man. Black men's happiness matters.
Yep.
It matters.
I went through that with Harrison this year.
Yes, it matters. It's important because we teach our young Black boys at a little age, toughen up. Don't stop crying. Don't show emotion. And a lot of times they shut down.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so when you see a Black man that's married, that's a father, that's present, that's a provider, and he's happy,
it's fun.
Yeah.
That's everything.
Yeah, because you know what you do. You see a lot of people moping around, and the husband dragging behind the wife, looking unhappy, and and it's like, what's wrong with y'all? Like,
men are told not to leave their families. Men are told to, like you suck it up. You stay with your wife. Your wife. But women, we grow up to learn. If he ain't treating you right, leave him. If he let him go. Like we're taught the opposite. But for men, we tell them to stay no matter what.
Right.
And because their happiness to society does not really matter.
Yeah.
And it's good to see that you matter.
Yeah, you got.
Well, thank you.
You got to be happy.
Yeah. Yes. See, that's really why these shoulders are wide, because I carry it. I'm good with that.
Yeah, and you got to be happy with yourself too. So
I'm good with that.
You happy with yourself, you'll be happy with life, and you'll be.
One of our viewers says happiness is important in a marriage, and that's true.
Yeah,
that's on both ends. But definitely it's great to see a Black man that's married and happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you gotta make your family happy, and you gotta keep everybody happy and keep everybody healthy.
We
and,
try to.
Most
of the times I just sit back and look.
Yeah, and you gotta instill in
like
people.
right now, like she knows, like right now, like my siblings right now, like they're not talking to me.
So you ain't talking to
them. And I ain't talking to them.
He ain't talking to them.
Because it don't matter to me. Because long as her and my sons and our immediate if they're good, I'm good.
That's right.
All this other agenda stuff that they got going on, whatever, I mean, hey, that's on you. But at the same time, like, you know, my mom, she raised me for like maybe 10 years of my life. And then I went and lived with my dad.
Yeah.
Because she couldn't do it anymore. And there was never a, well, why'd you give us up or none of that. Like, I knew she had to give us up because of you. Because of me, basically.
You bad.
Because you're right. I was a bad kid down by Waters. And they kicked us out. And she had no other alternative but to, guess what? You're going to live with your dad.
Yeah.
And then when we did that, like, obviously we would still come back every summer, you know. Like, I clearly remember when I was like 14 and I'm thinking I'm a man now. So we stayed with my mom down Boston Heights for the summer, and my dad came to pick us up so we can go back home for school. And I told him I wasn't going. And the thing is like, at that time, like, I could make my own decision, I thought, but my mother was like, no, you're going with your dad.
That's right.
Like, she literally was like, no, go with your dad. And that's what made me go back with him. And, it was a cool relationship. I mean, we was living with him and his wife, who wasn't my mother, but she was like our mother because she raised us. And she raised us really, really well. So now, like, in the step, we call step parents and all that stuff. Like, right now, like, I'm a stepdad, but I don't consider myself as being a stepdad or a step granddad. Like,
right.
With her daughter that's here now, like, when she graduated high school, I told her, like, yo, you never have to leave.
Wow.
Like, leave when you're ready.
Yeah.
Stay with us. Here. Yep. Stay with us as long as you want. Because I don't want to be like, oh, my mom's husband kicked me out. No.
Yeah.
Yo, stay as long as you like. You don't have to leave. Because I knew, like, we was in that predicament. Like, yo, you gotta go.
Yeah.
No. So even in my other son, if he wants to come and stay here, like, dude, I asked him a couple times. Remember, we asked him, you want to live here? And he was like, I'm gonna stay with mom, and that's cool.
Right.
But he's welcome. So I think as a man, we always try to, like, I seen a couple videos where the one video where the stepdad took the kid to get his haircut, and the father got mad. Like, literally was trying to punk the stepdad. Yeah. And I'm looking at that like, dude, you should be really happy that another person cares enough about your son to do that. Now, if he was beating on him and stuff like that, because I had that situation, like, my son's mother's husband was like, or boyfriend was like, yo, can I discipline your son? And I'm like, discipline him how?
Right. That's getting
if I got to put hands on, I'm like, dude, no. Like, you can call me and I will come and discipline him that way. Like,
that's right.
I know he lives under your roof, but don't put your hands on my son.
That's right.
But at the same time, I had to respect him because he's giving my son a place to live. And I'm cool with that. So, like, the stepdad part with a marriage, especially when it's kids outside of the marriage that's in a marriage, if you don't treat them as yours, then you don't need to be in that marriage.
That's true.
Plain and simple. And that's how I carry it.
That's true.
I don't like that. I really don't like for, like, kids to be treated differently or because we went through it. Like, my nieces used to get treated differently by my sister. And I'm like, yo, y'all can come here.
That's right.
And she would tell them, yo, come here. Thanksgiving, come here.
Yep.
And that's how it should be. Like,
And eat what you want.
Eat what you want. Do
Take
what you
home
want.
too.
Right. Because
okay.
at the end of the day, when you say black love, it's not just for couples.
It's for
it's
everybody.
Supposed to be for family.
The family. Yeah.
Yeah.
Love
it is.
that.
It's the
Supposed to
community.
be for family.
It's everything.
Right.
Yeah. Supposed to be for
like,
the community.
Like
yeah.
if my brothers and sisters came here and didn't have nothing to eat, like I'm gonna say to them, "Oh, I don't have nothing
I don't
for
have
you."
nothing to eat.
No, we're gonna make it work. That's black love to me.
Right.
That's a quote. That's a culture
Open
club quote.
invitation.
That would be a quote that would hit social media tomorrow, and it'll be quoted by you.
Yeah,
I appreciate
open
it.
invitation. You
But
come in that door, you
that's-
welcome to anything.
Right.
I mean, you know, that's how it should be. at
Black
some
black
people's
love
houses,
is
but
unity.
it's
It's
just-
unity. Right.
It's not like
Yeah,
that.
it is
A lot of the
unity.
community
It's
is
cultural.
not like
it's everything.
Yes, I love it. I love
that. It's
it.
not. It's not. You know, it's
So
not.
and then the other thing is like just seeing other people get married. Like my cousin got married a couple years ago. Rich, who cuts hair.
Oh, okay.
Him and Francine. So I was in that wedding.
Did they?
So do you know how beautiful that wedding was? I felt so honored to be in a part of that wedding. And for them to unite, because they have stories. They have different stories. But for them to unite on that day and those families to accept him, like he literally didn't have nobody in his family there.
Wow.
Which was, I think I was the only one.
And his uncle.
And his uncle. And it's like, yo, why not? It doesn't matter who he's marrying. You should just be there to support them. Because people talk bad about us. Like somebody said something bad about what we wore at our wedding. And I'm like, I really confronted the person. Like, nah, we ain't doing that.
Yeah.
You know, and
Right.
you know, I don't believe they did that. Well, you know what? It's not your wedding.
You ain't married.
That's right.
And
That
you,
was she
and you
wanted.
still ain't married
Right.
to this day.
Right. If that's what
Where
my
your
wife
wedding?
wanted,
Where's your wedding?
right. If that's what she wanted, if she wanted to dress up in togas, that's what we would have did.
Yeah. It was our wedding. It
You
was
know what I
80s.
mean?
It was
So-
the 80s wedding.
love it.
theme.
I
That's
And
all.
That's
Absolutely
what we
amazing.
wanted. It was
And-
our, and it was our business, as
Right.
Tabitha Brown said. It was our business. You know, stop mind
And I do it
mind
again.
your business and
Yeah.
stop minding ours.
I'd do it again.
But yeah, I mean, people just need to I don't know. Yeah, all this black love out here that they
Giving up.
so-called said
Yeah.
that it is, but it's not. People don't. You know what? I just don't understand how people love people and just do some of the things they do. They say they do
Mhm.
anyway, but yeah. So yeah, and going back to that stepfather stuff, when that happened with Larry, that's when I had to tell them, like, look, we can just have a sit down, because if y'all not gonna, you know, listen to what he had to say as far as discipline, you know, when it came to the son, then maybe we all just need to sit down and talk about what's going on.
I love it.
I
That was
mean-
Christmas time.
Yeah, it was Christmas
It was-
time.
it
They
was
pissed
Christmas
him
Eve.
off, and they
Christmas
kept
Eve.
calling, and then that's when I answered the phone. I was like, look, we can be adults about this. We don't have to do X, Y, Z, blah, blah, blah. I mean, somebody got to be the mediator and you know, and step in and try to diffuse the situation. Like, come on, we don't need we don't need to do this.
Lady, you are definitely God. You don't make them like you no more.
Tell.
Oh.
Look, this is what my
Oh,
acupuncturist said. Oh my God,
They
She
don't
was
make
like,
them like
she's
because
like, you are just so different.
You are peace.
Yeah, that's what you need in life. Grace.
And
Grace.
What I get from you two are like
Show people grace.
That's definitely grace, love. Definitely, I loved how you all
Empathy.
mentioned both that too, forgiveness. You guys communicate. You practice communicating.
Yeah, you gotta.
Some people don't talk. They just
Mhm.
assume and then go from there, and then it's just a mess. And
Yep.
then you also create safe space for your
Yep.
family.
Right.
Oh,
So-
for
I love
everybody.
it.
I love it. Like, even my grandkids, I'm like, I tell my daughter all the time, I say, ain't nobody else watching my grandkids. They gotta come here. You gotta bring them here. I don't care. Because
I
the
love
way some of these households are with
Yeah.
these children in them, now
They
this
come
is
here.
this a safe space for anybody. Working in a school and I see the kids, you know what I mean? And it's just so unfortunate that some of those kids just live like that. And I'm like, how can y'all even let your kids just run out in the streets at 13? Come on.
Right.
be a better parent. Be it,
Yeah.
show them some empathy. Maybe they need somebody to talk to. You know what I mean? And it's so
Yes.
bad that they don't see that. Nobody can see past their own pain when it's hurting their kid.
Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, it's your kid.
Yeah,
Like
you had them.
Like, look, like
But
I'm protective of my son. I'm very protective of both of them.
yeah,
That's how I am because they're mine.
That's right.
Now, when he becomes of age, both of them, well, one is now, like our youngest now, we give him a leeway. Like, yo, he'll be like, Dad, I want to go over such and such house. Okay, cool. I'm going with you to meet their
I gotta
parents
meet
because
these
I need to
parents.
know where you're at. The thing is like we got to understand that those kids, your kids, are your responsibilities, no
Yep.
one else's.
Yep.
Right.
So, with that being said, what you said about her the other day, well, what day was that? That was Friday. I was in Lisa DeJesus' shop.
Shout
Okay.
out.
I go there a lot, because Rich is there. But she said something to me about her. She was like, Larry, she said, Lady is so awesome. Because we had just saw her at the wedding, another wedding we went to last week or the week before. And when we got there, Lisa had came out and they hugged, all that stuff. And she was like, yo, your wife is so gracious to you and protective of you. And I respect her for that. Because Lisa and I, like, we've been friends for a long time. And basically, like, when I'm in the barbershop, we talk a lot of stuff. We talk about politics and stuff like that.
Yeah. Barbershop talk.
And as a woman, another woman, especially a married man, like for her to like respect, her out of like that, and vice versa, like that's awesome for me because now it's like if I'm at this shop, it's not like I'm going there, oh, she won't know or whatever.
Right.
Like literally, if I'm there, Lisa will be like, yo, what lady at? How she doing? Whatever. Or when lady comes in there, it's like hug or whatever. But she respects so much out of her because her and I are friends.
Yeah.
So when she said that the other day, I meant to tell you that when she said that the other day, I was like, yo, it kind of made me feel good because for somebody like that who's, she has a voice in the community because she, her business. She's been in business a long time.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, but she has, respect, and I'm like, yo, for another lady to respect your wife like that, like it literally, as a man, it shows you that, how your character is.
That's right.
So, I'm not perfect. Honestly, I'm not perfect because I have a lot of flaws. Because I dislike a lot of people.
Yeah.
And that's a flaw of mine. Like if I don't like your ass, I don't like you. And she knows it. Like I tell her, like I don't like that mother or whatever. Why not? Oh, I don't like him. Okay. And
that sound like me.
Yeah, that's just how I am. And she'll tell me the same. Like I don't like her. Okay. If she don't like her, I gotta move it on. Hey, it might say hi and bye. That's it.
So the camera is telling me that we have 1 minute left.
Okay.
Oh
okay.
no.
So I want you. I know.
Awesome.
Back.
I love this black love.
No.
I need you to come back. Like you are so amazing. Both of you.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
To see the love. I can see the love.
Yes,
that ain't nothing but God. I mean, it's a lot of prayer and a lot of talking to God.
Yeah,
yes.
I'm telling you, for guidance.
Get it from my mama.
For guidance, and I don't know, where I get my grace from, but God. I mean, because my family history, please.
That's a story for another day.
No, I don't know where I get it from either, but I don't want. I knew I didn't want to be like my family growing up, and a lot of people said, well, the people I met, my new family, told me how my father was. He was very loving, and that's where I get it from.
So, with that said, again, I'm gonna say again, Black men happiness matters. Period.
Yeah.
And I definitely will be posting tomorrow the quote from you. I'm going to read real fast. He said, I believe relationships is based on love, respect, and good communication. Rockwaller Mom said, I loved this. So you
nice.
two are like, you two are amazing.
Awesome.
But we love you at the Culture Club. We love you.
Yes.
And we thank you. And we want you to come back.
We love
you. Honestly, thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
I was so happy when you sent that to me, and I'm like, babe, she wants to come on the show. And
I was like, what show? And I was like, I don't want to go on nobody's show.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk to these. I don't know what to say.
Yes, you do.
I was excited all day. So, so I really appreciate you, Ty. We go back a long way. Love you, babe. Miss Green Eyes Net, nice to meet you as well.
You guys made me want to be married. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. I mean,
let's treat that nigga right. Get a little nigga a chance.
Not the N word.
I'm following you. I'm following
Good night, Culture.
No, you will find love, honey. You will find. Well, it will find you.
It will.
Yeah. Thank you for having us.
It will find you.
And we will have you back on for another topic.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Yes.
Awesome.
Good night.
Y'all have a good evening.
Thank you.
Good night.